This has to be one of the more interesting videos, guys, that you're going to watch. The reason being is because today we have a lot of different events on the horizon. The end is literally near, guys. Grab your popcorn. Now, tomorrow is a very important date. Why? Because we see right here from Ashley, to clear up some misconceptions, guys, tomorrow is the extended deadline in the Ripple vs SEC case for remedies related discovery. We will not see anything Ripple has handed over until the SEC files its brief on March 13th. Again, that specific dates, guys, right? 2 days before that is the bank term funding program the Fed will kill, right? No more liquidity, guys, which means something is brewing. I'm telling you, whenever they want to conclude this case, they're going to do it at a specific point in time. It's going to be hilarious. I'm not quite sure. Maybe before the Black Swan does truly come into view, guys. I think maybe. Now, and don't expect much on that front. Also, Judge Torres's final decision on this case is not due in April. Final submissions for remedies are due in April 29th. After which Judge Torres will make her decision, guys. I'm thinking July, August for that. But she could take until next year if she wants to. The only way this case ends by April is with a settlement, guys. I hope that helps, right? Again, we got different dates here. Now, I could basically guarantee, not financial advice, that everything's done on purpose, guys, right? Now, the reason why this is a little bit fishy, these dates, guys, is because of this right here. Now, this is where it gets very fascinating, okay? You guys have to pay attention. Please like today's video. Thank you. Why? It's because, look what just happened, guys. Not only did we see Jeff Bezos sell $6 billion worth of Amazon's shares, we've seen Mark Zuckerberg on a selling spree as well as Larry Fink sold a bunch as well, guys. A lot of different CEOs, executives are selling, but look what just happened here. So, Bill Gates has sold every position except his value picks. Confused, right? As you guys can see, look at this right here. Can't make this stuff up, guys. People think we're making S up. No, we're not. Look. As you guys can see, whoa. Calm down. Everyone calm down. Let us take a deep breath. All these other companies, right? Shares, activity, sell 100%. Look at this. This is insane, guys. Some of you may know Home Depot, Alphabet Inc., Walt Disney, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, right? Look at all this, guys. Amazon as well. Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation Trust sells, guys. They sold 100%, right? Shares change. Look at all the shares right there, guys. Wait a minute. So the real question is, what's happening here, right? Someone says they're cooking up the next 2020 event, right? So they could get out before something appears, guys. We're going to be talking about some type of Black Swan incoming and what they will use. But wait a minute, because David Schwartz came out and replied for this tweet right here, right, that Bill Gates dumps entire portfolio. Historically, billionaires' moves of the skill hint at an impending market crash. Look at this. Is why I'm not too worried, okay, right now. Yes, I am worried, but I still haven't seen cryptocurrencies create new all-time highs. This is why I hope Bitcoin, XRP, and every altcoin out there to imaginable, guys, please create new all-time highs. That's all I ask for, right? Because then we could get out before some type of Black Swan. Even David Schwartz kind of confirmed this because he says he sold at the end of last year. If you would have sold when he did, you would have missed out on roughly 8% gains. Meaning, what does David Schwartz right here mean, guys? This is insane. The market is up here, right? Bill Gates just sold. But if you were to sell, if we're going through history, guys, right, from last year, the market still rose an extra 8%. It kept pumping, right? And you would have missed that, guys. That's for the stock market. Cryptocurrencies are very volatile. That could be hundreds and thousands of percentage points up, guys, right? Or moves, percentages up, guys, right? And another reason why I know it's not game over yet, guys, right? It's because David Schwartz called the top and the bottom. I did say from the beginning of time, next time he says, you may want to be very careful around these points, guys. That's when, and if he calls it out again, guys, which I have an 80% chance, belief he's going to warn the people again at the top. When he does, I'm going to take it more seriously next time. If other indicators point towards the same thing, such as this. Okay, so David Schwartz is, I'm guessing, still bullish, guys. But I do hope and I do believe that he will, because I know he's an insider, 1,000%, guys. Let's not be naive, right? he 1000% is in the know of what's upcoming next, guys. So I'm hoping he does give out that call to prepare when it does occur, or before it occurs, right? So people can get out. Just as the last time when XRP literally topped a day before it topped, or in the whole crypto market topped a day before, David Schwartz said, this is probably going to be my least popular tweet out there. But this isn't financial advice, guys. But you may want to take profits out, right? If you have a lot of money, guys, or if you're all in, whatever, something like that, paraphrasing. But it's over. Here's another indicator, right? Buckle up, because let's accept it from Jim Cramer. He says the Fed's rate hikes did little to slow this roaring economy. So does this mean they're going to raise rates again, guys? I don't know. If they did, an implosion is imminent, so I don't think so, guys. What they may instead do is hold rates for longer, which is good for us, right? Everything points towards pump until they I guess collapse the market, right? But then I still do believe they're going to bring everything back up, guys, until that hyperinflation moment or something, and until the Great Depression occurs, right? Now, check this out though. The Fed hikes till they break something every time. Isn't that interesting, right? You can't make this stuff up, guys. You just can't. You can't make this up. Effective federal funds rate, right? Why? Because every time we've seen the Fed hike enormously, guys, right? Look at the percentage right there. 8%, 5, 10, 13, 15, 20. There was always a crisis that occurred, right? Always. Last year was 2023 United States regional banks, right? And now guess what they're doing, guys? They're telling us they're going to hold rates. They're not going to cut them. This tells us that something is going to break, guys, right? For the longer, but the good thing is, until that something breaks, pumps, the stock market probably should pump higher, and as well as cryptocurrencies, guys, right? People are saying banking crisis 2.0 March April time frame. You think so? Possibly. Again, guys, so we still have time. I do believe we still have time. Look at that, right? They held it, guys, and then they started cutting as soon as this event occurred last time, right? They started cutting until we saw the subprime crisis occurred, guys. Then they started cutting. Again, they're going to start cutting until when we see a damn black swan event, guys, right? So I guess the billionaires are right now trying to slowly sell before this event occurs, right? They don't care, I guess, an extra 8%, guys. They don't really, that doesn't even matter to them, right? If they're already cashing a lot of profits out of the market, right? They don't care about that last 8% or 20%, 10%. Doesn't matter to them, guys. 15%, right? Doesn't matter at all. I'm talking about the stock market. For cryptos, it's probably going to go hundreds and thousands and thousands and thousands of percents up, guys, right? So let's prepare for that. Because the reason why I say that, they're probably going to sell beforehand, guys, right before a black swan. Because if they all sold at the day or right before the black swan occurred, that's insider trading. Now, and then we see rate hikes or rate cuts, guys, right? Might be the final nail in the coffin for the market, right? Look at that. Each time the Fed cuts rates, it's what's bearish, and they're not going to cut it before a black swan event occurs, I think, right? Or if they do, wait 1 to 2 months later, then the black swan will probably occur, guys. So let's prepare for that. Now, why do we know they have to cut rates this year, guys? Why? It's actually proof in the pudding. Check this out. The top issues for young voters in 2024. Guess what? It's an election year, guys, right? And interest rates are high. The whole economy is going to S, guys. They need to start cutting. Bankruptcies are skyrocketing, right? Are people going to vote for the administration that's sitting right now in office? No. Do you guys see what I mean? Right? So their plan is to basically cut. The only way they could really cut is for a black swan event to occur. We're not making this stuff up. Why? Because cost of living is so young voters, this is for the top issues for young voters in 2024 presidential election, guys, right? And their biggest concern is cost of living, right? Then it's jobs plus the economy, healthcare, taxes, student debt, climate change, and a few other things, guys, right? But the main problem that everyone's facing today is cost of living. What does that tell you, guys? Something needs to be changed, right? Again, we know the game plan here. And once that once that recession hits, they're probably going to give stimulus checks again, guys, right? And then you're happy because of the current administration giving out quote unquote free money. But in actual reality, guys, that free money is going to in turn trickle down to the Great Depression 2.0, right? Something actually worse, I think, later on. Now, stop stealing my S. As you guys can see, even Bloomberg came out. Fears of a systemic credit event are growing among fund managers as alarms sound in property markets around the world, right? So they're even warning about what's about to happen next, guys. And it's actually the best time for them to orchestrate a recession, guys, some type of event, is because quote unquote recession, when you type in recession, guys, on Google, searches have fallen, right? Look at this, it's coming back down, guys. Look at this. So this was 2008, right? It was at this point 2020, 2020, right before that recession occurred, guys, right? That black swan was right here. And then we see right now we are at this level, guys, right? Higher. I'm guessing the reason why it's always higher, guys, right? Making higher lows is because more people know about the term recession now, right? Throughout the years, obviously, because now people are more interested in the economy and things like that, guys, because the economy is going to S. So it's been going parabolically downwards, right? I'm guessing there's a base being formed before an explosion upwards again, guys, right? There's a chart I have seen, guys. I actually said this months ago. There's a chart. I think it's about the unemployment rate. Yep. I see a recession occurring soon, guys, right? Possibly in the next 4 months. And again, that gives us time for the markets to start to keep on pumping, right? And then when it does collapse, we buy back in, guys, for another leg up. That's insane. I don't know. This year's about to be insanity, guys, because just in Germany likely to fall into a recession, central bank says, right? Look at that. The other parts of the world have already entered a recession, guys. Next up, America's last. But America isn't just going to fall into a recession like that, guys, right? They're probably going to they have to tie into some type of event, guys, because if they don't, everyone's going to blame the government, right? They don't want to blame themselves, but we know it's their fault, guys, right? Now, bankruptcies are up 26% in Germany, guys. Buckle up, kids. Why? Because look at that. The number of bankruptcies increases significantly in January. Insane stuff. And the economy is doing just fine, isn't it, guys? Again, the probability of recession 2024 is elevated, right? Because of the yield curve, guys. Now, another indicator is biggest tech layoffs so far in 2024. Another hint towards what's upcoming. Still think we are just in the early stages of this too. A recession is bad, guys, right? Because look, people lose their jobs and all sorts of stuff happen. Now you may be wondering, okay, let's say a recession isn't coming, guys. What event will they tie with it, right? Well, this right here, new. WHO says the next event that's incoming, guys, is a matter of when, not if. That's insane to me. They just stated it's going to happen. It's not if it's going to happen. It will happen, guys, right? And they're naming it DX. Okay, X is the 2024th letter, meaning this year, a new 2020 event repeated this year, guys. Look at this, right? Where he described humanity as unprepared for this new event that's incoming, and the next 2020 event, if it strikes tomorrow, we could face many of the same problems we faced back in 2020. That's insane. They stated right here. I'm not going to play the damn video, but it's right here, guys. That's insane. Stop it, right? Not to mention they confirmed that there's something unknown going around the cruise ship. Crazy. So basically, we're going to pause right there, guys. But we definitely there's a lot of more interesting news. We're going to save it for one of these next videos, but let us prepare, guys, because something's definitely incoming. But I believe the markets will keep going higher before anything does hit the fan, guys, right? Before the S hits the fan. Now, for each of us, prepare for tomorrow and the next few months. Let's see what happens. But anyways, that's all for this. See ya.